What's up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Dime, man. We live right here on Jungle Juice Sports. Welcome in a new show within the den. Let's do some introductions real quick. You already know who I am. I'm DJ Dime.
Hey, look, this cousin Mark, aka Soul.
His
Big
cousin
Joe
Boo, aka Little.
and Big Joe. Shit.
Big Joe. All right, so this is a new show we bringing on to the network. It's strictly just gonna be we talking about the Lions. Now, all of us on here, we not all Lions fans, but the majority of us Lions fans. But we gonna get into that. But
Damn
first
right.
things first, man. I want to everybody that's listening right now, share this video. This is our first show. We trying to get it popping a little bit. So if y'all can
That's
please
right.
subscribe to the Jungle Juice Network. Sorry, the Jungle Juice Sports on
For sure.
YouTube and on Facebook. And
Okay.
without further ado, man, let's get into it, man. So
Yeah, man, let's get into it.
what
You
went
know
what
what?
went wrong, man? What went wrong? I want to start with Little, since Little is not our traditional Lions fan. Let's start with
Remember,
Little. What went wrong?
remember yesterday when I kept, well, not just yesterday, even in preseason when I kept telling y'all kept saying, man, the Lions is good now. I'm like, okay, they're okay, but I'm not going to throw all my eggs in one basket. But remember when I kept saying that the offense got to catch up with the defense, right? Offense didn't give their team no love today, bro. All right, defense can't do it all, man. If you want this team to go to the Super Bowl, their offense and that special teams got to start showing up against great teams. That's what went wrong, in my opinion.
Now,
Okay.
I
So
agree with that.
well, shit, you know what? Really, man, in my opinion, I thought that the defense was getting slaughtered. Like,
What's,
I mean,
what's up with the helmet, man?
hey, 'cause you know what? Because we got our heads cracked. You
Yeah,
know?
you damn right.
So, you know what? I'm gonna take this one on the chin.
Please do.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Mayday.
Right.
Get my ass whooped. You know what I mean?
Damn right.
But I'm gonna say this though, right? In my opinion, I just think that defense failed us. I thought that the offensive line that we've been talking about all this year, man, didn't really give Jared Goff no time. They couldn't get the running game going for shit. I just think in all aspects of the game, man, we fucked up. We stunk. We got to go back, back to the lab, man, and we got
Yeah.
to get some more sauce for next week, man, because like this moving forward,
I
we're
agree with
never
that.
make it.
I definitely
big
agree with that. I
Yeah.
don't think it's over. Hell no, it ain't over.
Nah.
But they got their ass handed to them today. So yeah, that's for sure.
Well, I think
then
this game was a test for them for what's to come when it's crunch time towards the end of the season, right? Because see, towards the end of the season is when teams really fight for position. Like nigga, they fight for
Yeah.
first for 1 through 3, right? Top teams in each division, they fight for 1 through 3. So this game right here was a challenge to see if they can take that next step to be quality teams.
Dig that.
Yeah. No,
I agree with that. Hell
But
yeah.
I agree with you though, because we have to be tested. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have to be tested just to see if all the hype is for real. You know, today was a test. We failed.
You're right.
But it does not mean that the season is a failure. We just got to go back to the drawing board. I hate to use, what you want to call it, injuries. I hate to use injuries as an excuse because that is a part of the game.
Yeah.
But next man up, man, and the next man that was up didn't do their job today.
So
Right.
let me say this. So if y'all think we had Montgomery in the game, do you think that would have made a difference?
I don't think so.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have made a difference because that defense today, Baltimore defense don't get a lot of love, but they most certainly is a good. They might not be great, but
No.
they're a good defense. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't have all your pieces, or as Cuz said, if the next man up not on their game, that team hard to beat, man. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have like the household names that they used to with Ed Reed and Ray Lewis, all those boys, right? But they still got a quality defense that can carry that team to a playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
we and I'm not saying you know, again, that we got to go back to the drawing board, and I don't want everybody out there to panic. You know what I mean? You know, I don't want everybody to panic. You know, it was just one game. You know what I mean, though. But I do think that we got some issues in that secondary. In my opinion, I think you know our offensive line is still solid, though they didn't show it today. But I still think that we have one of the better offensive lines in the NFL. So again, you know, we just got to get back, you know, to the drawing board, man.
Right.
I can tell you what, they better start drawing a better offensive line before the season start getting too thick. The motherfucker better draw up some Lomas Browns on their offensive line.
Yeah. Hey, shit.
Hey, man. Hey, we got to do
Sometimes you
something. We will
win,
do better.
sometimes you lose.
And put up some cardboard cutters of Lomas Brown or something. Something gotta happen.
Well, you know what? Can I ask you a question?
Like he said, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. I honestly, when I looked at the schedule initially, I already marked this game as a loss for us anyway.
Right.
And if you look at that schedule moving forward, their next hard team is the Cowboys. That's the only team they got with a winning record so far is the Cowboys.
Yeah, but Dallas overrated.
And
Dallas overrated.
There you go. So if Dallas is our next competition, we good.
We're gonna beat Dallas. Ain't no doubt about that.
Well, you know what?
You said the same thing about the Ravens.
Well,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that though. I said they had the potential to win. I didn't say they was gonna win. I never bet with the Lions, bro. I never roll with them. You know what I'm saying? I would never say, oh man, Lions gonna beat them. But what I will say is they have the potential to win the game. They got the potential to win every game.
Right.
You feel me? I mean, anybody can lose any given Sunday, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But you gotta have more than just look. A Super Bowl contender team have three and Mark, you know this because you play football.
Right.
Super Bowl contender winning teams, bro. They have three components, and all of them got to work at the same motherfucking time. It was offense, special teams, and defense, dog.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Those the teams that win Super Bowls.
But we all agree
Right.
with that.
Yeah.
And the Lions don't have that right now.
And special fucking teams.
But they don't have it.
I disagree with that. I disagree. They didn't have that today for sure. For sure, the defense didn't show
Oh
up,
yeah, no.
and that offensive line didn't show up today. That I don't know what team that was. That wasn't my
Yeah,
Lions out there
absolutely.
today.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Now,
agree.
Them other 5 games that they won, them 3 categories you said, they was there. Their offense was there. Their defense was there. Their special teams was there. Now today, wasn't nobody there. And then they stayed in Detroit. They ain't even showed in Baltimore. I don't know who that was.
That was your Detroit Lions. That was the real Detroit Lions.
No.
Nah.
Okay. See, Don said that wasn't the Lions that he know, but that's the Lions I know, buddy.
That's okay though.
It's okay because they got
They'll bounce back.
they got a whole season to go, man. Listen, I'm not saying that they're not gonna make the playoffs. I know they're gonna make the playoffs, but once the playoffs start, are they good enough to get through those rounds to get to the Super Bowl? I don't think so. They're not ready yet. You got to go through trials and tribulations, bro. The Lions ain't been through nothing.
Well, you know, this was definitely a test. They got their ass spanked. You know what I mean? I think this probably should be like a wake-up call. You know what I mean? Because
it is.
You know, because
this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, just real quick, what I was gonna say. Me and Big Joe was talking about this before y'all jumped on. It kind of was a reality check for them because I don't know if y'all follow a lot of them on social media. They've been talking some big stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this was a slap on the head, a little thump on the head. Like, all right, You know what I'm saying?
But I think
y'all ain't got
it
this
was
yet.
more of the media talking the shit and playing the shit. It's the media. The
So,
play.
well,
I ain't heard the players say real.
I heard,
nothing
yeah,
really.
I heard players. I heard players.
Oh, okay.
I heard players.
because now
You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. If you win it, ain't nothing wrong with that. Just
Right.
me personally, you ain't got enough. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't did nothing just yet. Y'all making moves.
They
Y'all
ain't
looking
did
good,
shit.
but y'all ain't did nothing just yet to be talking big stuff.
This
I want them to shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up and play. You know what I'm saying? Don't get talking no shit, talking about how good you are and all that. I don't want to hear none of that. See, one thing nobody can tell me. Okay, I don't give a fuck what nobody say about the Lions or how good they playing. Yeah, go ahead and get your damn, send your cheers on right motherfucking now. All right. Nobody can't tell me nothing because I watch these bastards break my motherfucking heart 35, 40 motherfucking years. I'm not diving right back in. Get to the Super Bowl, and then you will have Little on your team. Just get to a Super Bowl. They don't have to win. All right. So I'm gonna need for all you Lion fans out there, pump your brakes a little bit. Because even the great teams that won Super Bowls had to get their ass whooped, even in the great season, before they started winning Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Every team that won Super Bowls, man, they had to go through some shit first.
Right.
This was a test.
Well,
This was a test, definitely. And again, they came out flat though. From the get
jump.
there was no energy. You know what I mean? Like Don said, he don't know what team that was. I was saying the same thing. It was just no energy. And then I thought that it would be a big adjustment after half. After halftime, I'm thinking, okay, let's see what we do. Let's see, if they adjust. But it was just the same shit, from first half. And I'm just like, is this going to be like a total blowout where we get no points on the board? I'm glad that we at least got on the board, and we totally, spanked.
When it was like 0 to 14, I was like, this shit's over.
Yeah.
But
I
was hoping
didn't
for
count
the
it out
best.
over then, but I just want to blame. I want to blame the defense off of it, okay? But I want to be more specific and blame the secondary because the secondary.
Absolutely.
I don't know why the adjustment wasn't made to man coverage. After Lamar scored that first touchdown, adjustment should have been made to man coverage. Right off rip. And left zone alone.
You know what it was though, Don? This is what it was, Magic Don. And just really think about it. They was out coached. That's what it come down to, bro. All right. The Ravens have a motherfucking coach. Okay. Dan Campbell, even though right now he good, but he just getting his feet wet. Right? Yeah. Your boy, he been there, done that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna any team that they play, even with a better record, you're gonna have a fight with the Ravens because they got that good ass quarterback and they got a bad ass fucking head coach, man. This dude was all about X's and O's, schemes and scams. That's his thing. You know what I mean? So I mean, to me, a little bit. I don't know if y'all really, watch him a lot though. But to me, Dan Campbell is really like a cloth cut from him. What is his name? His brother comes University of Michigan. What's their name? The Harbaugh boys.
Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh?
Yeah. The Harbaugh boys. Yeah, see, that Harbaugh, man, he's an outstanding coach, bro. So of course, whoever match up against that team, man, they gotta be on their, on their A's, bro.
Right.
Dig.
Well, I strongly believe our secondary really lost the game for us. I think, man, and if just think about it, man, these dudes, they were getting wide open, man. I don't know, like what Sutton was doing. Sutton, like a couple of the long passes that they got on us, man. Sutton just to me was just playing way soft.
And then the defensive line, I can't even blame them because they was bringing pressure. They was bringing the pressure, making Lamar have to run, making him have to use his feet, making him get out the pocket and having to force them throws. And that's when the secondary got to do their part.
That's his specialty. And also, remember, I told you yesterday, Joe and Mark.
We're doing that much running though.
Yeah, but listen, check this out though. Remember, Big Joe and Mark, and I told you all this yesterday. Remember, I said this, right? Baltimore gonna blow them out if Lamar Jackson get in his pocket as far as running and throwing at the same time.
Right.
It's gonna be a motherfucking loss. You feel me? Anytime this guy get in that rhythm like that, man, to where you can't stop him running and throwing, man, you gonna have a hard time stopping this team, bro.
But then too, there was times though I thought that we didn't get enough pressure to where he kind of had like enough time, to go to his second or third option. You know what I mean? If you notice that one of those plays, they counted down the seconds that it took him to throw the ball. And it was dead 10 seconds. It was like 9 seconds. So
yeah, that's too long.
Seconds for the quarterback to have the ball in his hand and not get touched. That's a problem.
Right, for real.
That's like this dude. He got all day.
Right. Yeah.
And then that's gonna go back on the secondary again because the receivers are getting open. They got enough time to. Secondary stuck in their zone. They not leaving their zone, so the receivers, let me go this way. They stay in the zone. They figured that out that they playing in zone. I hate zone. Me personally, I just hate zone because. Me
too. Yeah.
Okay, you there to make the tackle, but forget making the tackle. I need you to stop that pass from him making the play.
Yeah.
Because that's what they was doing. They was getting them punches, getting them long yards, and it didn't take nothing to get down the field.
You see, Baltimore, man, they so good at Baltimore's so good like penny pitching plays, right? Like they throw 5-yard plays. And next thing you know, they hit you with a 15. The next thing you know, they're going 30, 40 yards on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So that, you got to have some good safeties and some good corners, man. Especially with like I said, man, with that quarterback. Because once he get out that pocket, man, and he break that zone down running, it's pretty much a win.
Yeah.
He's dangerous.
He broke us down, though. He broke.
Yeah, but it's not a reason for say you Lion fans to get all get your draws, your panties in the bunch. Y'all ain't gotta do that. It's still a long season. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be okay. They just took a hit on the chin.
Initially, I'm not gonna lie. I was getting mad. I wanted to turn the game off, but then I really had to think about it. I'm like, okay, they 5-2. After I realized that they're not coming back from this game. They're 5-2. I'll take 5-2. I'm not mad at that. Now that you go back to years past when they had bad records where every game, all right, this has to be a win. We can't afford to lose. Now you're looking at that like you gonna be mad because we can't afford to lose this game. They in a position right now where they unfortunately can't afford to lose a game. So that's why I wasn't too mad. And then the team that they played and who they lost to, it's Baltimore. So it ain't like they lost. Man,
let me tell you, if they don't beat Dallas, it's gonna be looking tight for Detroit. That means they lost their confidence.
Yeah, that'll be terrible. That'll be terrible.
Hey, but I picked them to come out like 11-5.
Well, they don't play Dallas to the end of the season.
So
we'll see.
Right. They got the Raiders next Monday.
And then we got a week after that, though, right?
Which should be a win.
Yeah,
they can. Now I'm gonna say they could beat the Raiders, right? But once again, they coming up against one of those quarterbacks that if he get in the zone, he could beat you. Jimmy G played in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? This guy has a major fucking arm. He just had injuries. And then not to mention their receiver. You know what I'm saying? Adams. He's a bad mother sucker. So if they thought they had problems today, that boy Adams gonna tear their ass up if they had them problems this week.
Yeah, but that's just two people. I'll take that.
I don't think
that's just two people. That's they got a good quarterback and they got a good receiver. You still got 9 more people on the team. That's trash.
That's trash.
Okay.
That's trash. The Raiders
okay.
are trash. They're not a good. They're not a good team.
Okay.
The Raiders are trash. But I get they
Okay.
got a good QB, and then they got a good receiver. But you lock
Yeah.
them two down, what's the rest of the team gonna do?
They got a pretty good tight end too. He not a Pro Bowl level yet, but that tight end up and coming. See, don't you know what I'm saying? Don't overlook. See that could also be a problem for the Lions too. If they thinking like the Lions fan thinking, right? You can't think like that, bro. You got to
Oh
take
no,
everybody. You got to take everybody
fan,
as if
yeah, no, you can't do that.
you understand what I'm saying. Don't
As
match up.
I hear what you're saying. I'm saying as a fan, I can do that, but the players can't do that. You got to look at every team as, you know, I just got to beat you. I don't care if I think you up here or you down here. I got to beat you. But as me as a
But
fan, I can see that.
that's kind of dangerous as a fan to do that because you mentally beat yourself down.
Not really, because we know
Shit.
it's a different team,
Right.
but they are going to lose.
Joe,
But
yesterday you said you hate them.
Who?
Yesterday you said I hate them. You feel me? It's a middle. You said that yesterday, motherfucker. The Lions could take you on a middle trip.
I said I hate who? The Lions?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
This motherfucker, I'm gonna have to start recording your ass, nigga.
I ain't said.
We're gonna have to
Look,
get the
brother,
I mean,
rewind.
I never said I hate the Lions.
that'll happen. That'll happen with any team, though. You know.
Hell yeah.
It's just they have to win. From here on out, just win. You're gonna take a loss. Fuck it. Just win.
What you about to say, Don?
You can't.
I was trying to get the scores. I was looking at Buffalo because I think Buffalo lost to. I'm trying to get the scores up. Buffalo just
Get
lost
scores
to.
up because we already know the score of the Lions game.
Right.
Yeah, Buffalo lost to the Patriots.
They lost to New England.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Any given Sunday.
Well, see, that's just like the Niners last week losing to
Right.
to Cleveland. You know,
Shout out.
you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, like you said, any given Sunday, anybody can lose. You know what I mean? But you know, again, there's no need for us to panic though, man. You know, we got to do a little rework. You know what I mean, though. But as long as
Nobody's
things are falling the way that they're falling, as in the NFC, I'm saying, you know, the Lions, we should be, you know, definitely, you know, high seed. You know.
Oh yeah. In the NFC, hell yeah. We'll
Yeah,
come
I take.
on top.
I do that.
They're gonna win their division.
Yeah.
We should,
Yeah.
because I mean, what Green Bay ain't doing nothing, Vikings ain't doing nothing. Chicago,
Green Bay is right behind us, and they only got 2 wins. You know,
Green Bay ain't talking about shit.
yeah,
right.
So
And Minnesota ain't talking about nothing, and we know Chicago ain't talking about nothing. So
Detroit winning that division.
It's just about once they get to that point, you know what I'm saying, they got to do what they got to do to move on. I'm not
That's
saying
what I'm saying. See,
but I'm giving them at least one game in the playoffs. They got to get that one playoff win. You know what I'm saying, to get their feet wet, like you were saying, and to get that. I can't think of the word that I'm looking for, but just be familiar with being in that winning.
Yeah, they need that taste. They need
winning
yeah.
game. You know,
They need that taste in their mouth.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still though, when playoffs happen in any sport, it ultimately comes down to coaching. You feel me? Who has the better scheme? Who putting their players in the best position to win? Right. That's when it's gonna show what type of team that the Lions really are when the postseason start. I don't give a fuck if they get knocked out the first round. How well do they play? See, that's what's gonna tell the story for me. How well did y'all get blew out? You know what I'm saying? Was it a close game? Did y'all fold? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's gonna tell it all for me.
Right. It definitely
What
can't
about y'all?
play of the day.
Yeah,
No, I definitely agree with you saying, cuz you know what I mean? Like right now, I think it's I'm not gonna say like a shocker though, but maybe it's like a reality check. It's kind of almost like, you know, I feel what Stephen A. Smith was saying, you know, about Colorado. you know, and Deion son and all like that, just saying like, hey, look, you ain't your daddy, y'all ain't put in that time, y'all ain't put in that work.
Right,
And
right.
you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that the Lions haven't put in the time nor the work though, but I'm just saying, there has been a big hype. We've been riding on this wagon for a good little minute. What they won the last 13 games out of what was it the last? How many
From the
games
middle
have
of the
we?
season, from the middle of last seaon.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was like was it, was
Nine,
it five, six
9 or
games,
8
six
games they
games
won
straight. They won. The end of last year was
last year.
6 games straight.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was more than
Okay,
that. I
no.
thought it was like 12, 13 or something
No,
like that.
no.
But okay. I might be mistaken
I
though.
Well,
think it. I
no,
think it.
but,
I think it was 6 games.
They won. I think they won
Okay.
between 8 and 9 games last year at the end of the season.
okay, because I thought it was 6, but they at least has been since the end of last season up until today. The
Right.
Lions been at least on an 11 to 12 game win streak.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that one loss, that shouldn't stump their
Right.
confidence, bro. You
Oh
know, so
no.
see, that's what I'm saying. See, this comes down to coaching. You feel me? Once
Right.
you got a team like the Lions is up and coming, they hungry, they playing good, you know what I'm saying, and they lose, you gonna know come Monday or Tuesday at practice where their mental was at. That's all gonna come down to coaching.
It wasn't there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, definitely though. But you know what? We got still some good pieces though to get back. We got a couple of guys that are
Yeah.
injured. So
Yeah.
with the Raiders coming, well, are we there next week or I don't know? Are
No,
we
they
there
come.
next week?
They coming here to. They coming
All
here
right,
to
so
Fort Field.
all right, so we got the
Monday
Raiders
night
coming
game.
in. All right, we got the Raiders coming in Monday night, and then we got a bye week after that. So everybody that we have, that might be a little banged up right now, that gives
Yeah.
them an opportunity, to heal up, rest up, and then get back, and hopefully,
Right.
when we get back off the bye week, we'll be rocking and rolling though. But
Right.
Yeah. And then we got
uh,
the Chargers after the bye. So I
oh,
mean,
okay.
they in a
See,
good position.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
that's a
then
tough game
to
too.
keep going down after the Chargers, they got the Bears, then they got the Packers, then they got the Saints, then they got the Bears, then they got the Broncos, then they got the Vikings. You know what I
So
mean? Then they got the Cowboys. I'm not hearing any. The Ravens was the only scary team on that list for me.
What was the Chargers? The Chargers is one of those teams also
Yeah,
with another
sleeper
good
team.
quarterback.
That's sleeper.
That,
That's
yeah,
sleeper.
yeah, see, they can light your ass up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
definitely.
Those are the games that I'm talking about. I need to see them win,
I
right?
got,
Like today was one of those games. I
got.
need to
Yeah.
see
Me
them
too.
win this game.
Agreed.
Now when it comes
Agreed.
to the Raiders, they should beat the Raiders. If they don't, shame on them. But once they get to the
Right.
Chargers, that's a game they have to win, bro. That's gonna
Yeah.
really test that defense. Because, like I said, that quarterback, he's a monster.
Yeah. And so today we were just tested, though. You know what I mean? Really
Oh,
tested with a team
That's we said.
that was hungry, man. I think that
Yeah,
they played well last week. You know,
right.
so getting back to what DJ Don said, the Harbaugh brothers. You know what I mean? As far as the coaching and stuff like that, you had to know that he was going to have his team ready, and
Most definitely.
they were ready. You know what I mean?
Damn right.
For whatever reason, though, we were just flat.
Yeah.
We couldn't
They
get
show
nothing,
up.
Right.
nothing at all.
Something not heard of.
Well, and then too that the Lions is starting to get all this, saying this exploitation out here. Everybody talking about them, how good they are. Saying they coming, they want a team that's on the way. They got a mark on their back now. So teams is
Right.
now like even the bowl teams now like we're gonna get these motherfuckers all we got because we want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just how it go, man. Everybody gunning for you now.
Yeah,
Hey.
I agree. I
Hey,
agree.
better play.
So we do got a comment from Jim Bob. As a
Okay.
Lions fan, I'm not worried.
Yeah, you know what?
Well,
Shouldn't be.
We ain't worried.
Shouldn't be.
I ain't
Well,
worried.
first of all, I want to say I want to ask this Jim Bob. I want to know how old is Jim Bob, right? And if you my age, reality ought to kick in on your ass quick. Because if it don't, brother, you not living in a reality.
Well, the name ain't Jim Bob. Jim Bob probably a little bit older than y'all.
Yeah, well, not hey Jim Bob.
Jim Bob.
But look,
I'm riding with you.
we don't have to worry.
I'm riding with you.
Look, we don't have to worry.
Hey Jim Bob, if you want,
you
man,
shouldn't be
I'm
worried.
riding with you, baby.
I'm not worried.
I'm not worried either because I really don't give a
You
shit.
shouldn't be worried. At this
This
at
nigga,
this point, you shouldn't be worried.
man. I mean, because again, it's only one game. You know what I mean? I just think that we go back, you know, and we, you know, we have to get a little bit more creative because, you know, our running game for one has been non-existent since Montgomery's been out. All right. The I don't know what scheme, you know, they're trying to come up with when it comes to that because Jahmyr Gibbs, and I like him, don't get me wrong though, but he's not be that back that's gonna get you that hard 3 yards.
He's not.
You know what I mean? And so now
what they got him doing when Montgomery is out there, you know, coming in if you want Montgomery to come in and take a breather, that's what Jahmyr is good for. You know, he's don't get me wrong, you know, he's a rookie. He got to get his feet wet. This is first season in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And by doing that, he'll get better. He'll get better.
Yeah,
hell yeah, he will.
He ain't there yet.
Hey Joe, they better do what we used to do. We was kids. Get over their knees to start drawing up plays in the dirt.
Right. Go 5 out.
Right.
Yeah.
But all in all, man, all in all, you know, I'm like maybe 50% impressed with the Lions so far. I'm 50% impressed. And that's as far I'm gonna go until the playoffs start.
Well, you know,
I don't give a fuck if they go undefeated the rest of the season. That don't mean nothing to me.
That's fair.
Like on that screen right there where it said final thoughts. Yeah. I want to see my final thoughts is where they ads at the Super Bowl, even when they win or lose, and I'm laying down and I'm saying that was a damn great season. That'll be my final thought on the Lions for this season.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my final thought would be take your time and kick ass. They'll win and they're gonna lose. You understand? But play the game all the way.
You know what? My final thought is go back to basics. Go back to what got you this sauce that y'all been brewing up for the past, you know, a few weeks. You know what I mean? Go back to that and we'll be all right.
They need some more sauce. That shit got bitter.
Don't worry, that's just the second game they lost.
Only the second.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. My final thoughts is get healthy. Y'all gotta get healthy.
Yeah,
get healthy. We need the whole team back. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we talked about this before. It wasn't no camera, and we basically were saying, look what they're doing with the amount of injuries they got. You know what I'm saying? If our team was healthy, you know, I don't, and not making no excuses or anything like that. I want our team to be healthy so we can actually see what our team can do.
Right.
Hey Don. Yeah. If the word if was a fifth, and I got the fifth right here.
It would be Tito's.
Good luck, Lions fans, the rest of the year.
We're gonna be all right, man.
I'm gonna be at full Lions here next Sunday.
All right, so we coming back on Monday night, or y'all want to go because that's gonna be kind of late. Y'all want to come back on Monday before the game, possibly.
Monday before the game.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dig that.
Yeah, because that game probably ain't gonna be over at about 11:30, and I ain't, you know,
you already
work
know.
in the morning.
Man,
right.
I'm telling you, bro.
All right, so yeah, everybody look out for us. We'll be on probably about 7:30. Right before the Monday night game, and we'll talk some stuff and hopefully watch a win after that.
You know,
within the den.
Make sure it's within the den. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Jungle Juice Sports Network on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter and follow us on Facebook. We go live before and after every Lions game. Tap in with us. All right,
Tap
yeah.
Peace out. Peace.
All right, brother.
Yeah.